Factsverse presents Intruders shot this mom when she was home alone and realized they'd messed with the wrong mother. Help us spread the word about Factsverse by clicking that like button. And also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. Samantha Bunce was a mother and a wife. Her husband Paul went to work each day as a medical technician. Her daughter Bailey went to elementary school each day. And that left Samantha home with her 4-month-old son, Bentley. In November 2015, Samantha was at her Charlotte, North Carolina home with her son, and the day started off like any other day. After Paul and Bailey had gone for the day, Samantha was breastfeeding her son, and it was then that 2 armed intruders broke into her home. Now, for most people, this would be a very scary moment. For Samantha, a young breastfeeding mother, the situation should have been incredibly traumatic. Before the intruders had a chance to see Samantha and Bentley, she got up and quickly ran to his bedroom and put him in his crib. Next, she ran to her bedroom to grab a gun that belonged to her husband. She tried to remain calm and prepared herself for what was going to happen next. As the men reached the stairs, they saw Samantha, who was standing by her bedroom door. They immediately shot at her. The 21-year-old mother was shot twice. Despite being seriously injured, Samantha had only one thing on her mind. She had to do whatever it took to protect her son. She fired her weapon back at the intruders, and that was enough to move them out of the way so that she could make sure Bentley was safe in his crib. The exchange of gunfire was so fierce that the exterior of the neighbor's house was even hit. It was John Marshall's house that was hit. He says that when he heard the gunshots, he quickly called 911. Fortunately, unlike Samantha, he was scared but not injured. When the police and paramedics arrived at the home, Samantha was rushed to the Carolinas Medical Center. She needed several surgeries to treat her injuries and remained in the intensive care unit for a while. Fortunately, Bentley was not injured during the home invasion, and he was taken safely from the house by the first responders. When Paul heard about what had happened at his home, he rushed to the hospital to be by his wife's side. And it wasn't long before Charlotte's WSOC News heard the story, and they wanted to talk to Paul. The reporter asked about Paul's wife, and he told them that she was a fighter. She never gives up. He says the intruders must have been shocked when she pulled a gun. Paul is sure that the intruders never expected to be shot at when they entered the home. Paul says Samantha's a member of the Army National Guard. He says that she works as a combat medic and, thanks to her training, she knew exactly what to do. Paul says he's thankful for that because their baby's life depended on it. According to police, Samantha was a victim of a random home invasion. They believe the men rang the doorbell before kicking in the door and then open-fired on the young mother. When Samantha fought off the intruders, they went on the run. 4 days after the home invasion, Rico Lotter Dawkins Jr. turned himself in to the police. The police questioned the man and then charged him with attempted murder and many breaking and entering offenses. His bail was set at $1 million. According to Samantha, there were 2 men in the home, and there was evidence of a second intruder. However, Dawkins was the only one to turn himself in. Turned out that Dawkins had prior breaking and entering convictions, and he was charged with 3 other incidents that took place in 2014, but the charges in those cases were dropped. Samantha was happy that she was alive and that her son was safe, but her problems weren't over. After being shot, she was not able to produce breast milk to feed her son. And when word got out about that, Samantha received offers from women to donate their breast milk so Bentley didn't have to go without. After the incident, law enforcement stepped up the patrols in Samantha's neighborhood. They said that there were many break-ins in the area, but none as violent as Samantha's. Fortunately, Samantha made a full recovery and she's back to enjoying her life with her family. She says that she's not afraid, and this incident proved to her that she could step up and protect her family if necessary. Subscribe for more.